Hello, I'm Karen Fang, Managing Director, Wealth Management at GAMCO. Thank you for joining me today. In this segment, I'd like to focus on several important Secure 2.0 Act provisions that may be of particular interest to individuals who are early in their careers and starting to think about retirement savings strategies. The overall goal of the Secure 2.0 legislation has been to increase retirement readiness by increasing engagement, increasing options, and making it easier and more flexible for those who are trying to save for retirement. The history of this bill is that it is the culmination of several bills that were worked on by the House and the Senate. Some of the new provisions have been discussed for years. A few take a new approach, and thus these provisions will take some time to implement. They will become effective over the next couple of years. To start, let's look at one of the more interesting provisions garnering excitement that will allow employers to match qualified student loan payments. The new provision is intended to assist employees who may not be able to save for retirement due to the burdens of student debt and are therefore not participating in their employer retirement plan and are not receiving matcher employer contributions. Starting in 2024, employers will have the option to match qualifying student loan payments subject to the terms of their employer's plan. This new opportunity enables those paying off student loan debt to also make headway with retirement savings. Another provision I'd like to highlight applies to unused 529 plan assets. Beginning also in 2024, if you are a 529 plan beneficiary with unused funds, subject to contribution rules, you may be entitled to redeploy those towards retirement savings into a Roth IRA. Currently, such non-qualified withdrawals are subject to a 10% withdrawal penalty. The benefit of Roth IRAs, as you recall, is that the assets grow tax-free, withdrawals are tax-free based on Roth rules, and third, there are no RMD requirements. In addition, for those parents and grandparents, this is an important development. We think there has always been this concern about whether or not beneficiary will attend college. Well, currently, unused funds can cascade down to a sibling or a grandchild, but qualified distribution options are really limited. Subject to satisfying certain conditions, it may be possible for unused funds to be used for retirement savings. Now, the requirements include that the plan must have been in existence for 15 years. The rollover is subject to annual contribution limits and lifetime contribution limit of $35,000. Beginning in 2025, I think it's worth highlighting new provisions that make it easier for new employees and part-time employees to save for retirement. First, there'll be automatic enrollment into employer plans, retirement plans, and the provision will require all new 401k and 403 plans to automatically enroll employees who are eligible in the plan. The goal is intended to increase participation. The minimum contribution would be 3%, maximum 10%, and employees will have the option to opt out. This will become effective in 2025. In addition, the new provision also increases access to retirement plans for part-time workers. Currently, only about 50% for part-time workers are eligible for their retirement plans. Part-time workers are defined as those working 500 to 999 hours a year. Effective in 2025, part-time workers will be eligible to participate in their employer's retirement savings plan after 2 years of service versus 3. Lastly, I'd like to mention new provisions that address emergency liquidity needs for unforeseen situations. And these provisions expand the exceptions of the 10% penalty for individuals who need withdrawals who are under 59 and a half. These now include individuals who have been victims of domestic violence, may have a terminal illness, or maybe have a subject to a federal disaster. And the other final is that there is a one-time penalty-free withdrawal per calendar year of $1,000, self-certified, that you may have a 3-year option to repay. And this is also to address the needs for new savers that may have unforeseen and emergency issues. So in conclusion, there is broad recognition that we need to do more to retirement savings. The sweeping legislation adds flexibility, and these are just some of the highlights. We appreciate your time today, and we look forward to an opportunity to review any of these with you as it relates to your goals and your unique circumstance. Thanks so much.